Good evening. Welcome to Glimpses of Grace and Glory. This is Tuesday, August the 3rd, 2021, and God brought a thought to our attention I would like to bring out with a practical illustration. So I'm going to switch over now and show you something before we look at 2 Corinthians 2. Now, this is a fly trap. Let me get a little wider view on this. This is a fly trap. I bought these back on June 30th and put them out here in the yard August 1st, and I have 8 of them, but this trap is literally filled with thousands of flies. On August 1st, I put a tiny piece of sardine in that green dish. The flies came, but then the sardine was gone, and it's been gone. I haven't put new bait in, and the flies just kept coming, and they see other flies. Now it's evening, and it's a little bit cooler, but usually they're swarming around in the top. So the only thing attracting flies is the crowd. You've heard of following the crowd? Well, these flies are literally following the crowd to their death. They come in, they probably figure something good must be going on. There's a lot of flies swarming around, so they come in and they can't get out. And then other flies see them and they come in and they're trapped, and the bodies just keep piling up. Well, you know, the Lord promises in Psalm 91 that he will deliver us from the trap or the snare of the fowler. The fowler is the one who catches fowls or birds, and he's referring to Satan. But God will deliver us. He'll put us wise to the traps of Satan. But let's look at one of those traps. In 2 Corinthians 2, the Apostle Paul was writing to the Corinthian church, and he said, the man that has wronged you, because there was a man who obviously did something very wrong, and he said he hurt a lot of people. And he said he hurt you more than he hurt me, Paul said. But he said, it's time to forgive him. Now, they had been like withdrawing from him. He said, that's punishment enough. It's time to forgive him, lest he be overwhelmed with discouragement. Let's restore him in love, and let's show forgiveness. He said, lest Satan should get advantages of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. But so many times we act like we are ignorant. And what Paul was talking about was unforgiveness. That's one of Satan's biggest traps, because although he cannot take your soul, although he cannot take your eternity from you, he can try to destroy your testimony. He can divide the church. He can wreak havoc in the lives of people by deceiving us into dividing from one another and holding unforgiveness in our hearts. So let's ask God to put us wise to the tricks of the devil. Is there anybody who's wronged you and you say, oh, but they hurt me so badly? Well, think about how badly they hurt Jesus. None of us have been hurt the way Jesus was hurt. He went through suffering, untold agony for every one of us to forgive us. So we need to forgive one another, restore one another, and move forward and watch out for these traps of the enemy. God bless you, and may the Lord be with you and lead you along.